what's up, yeah? It's your boy Proftrof, and this was requested a couple of days ago. This is Life Beyond 2, the Museum of Alien Life. I have no idea what the fuck this is. We should check it out. It's 38 minutes long, so I shall probably cut it in two pieces, in two parts. So we'll check out like fucking the first 19 minutes. Yeah, let's do that. It's loud. Okay, we're back. I had to do some shit, y'all know. Oh shit, Star Wars, boys. I'm joking, it's a joke, it's a joke. I just came back from the gym, so I'm drinking my protein shake. A museum containing life form in the universe. Oi, 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 it's the fucking SCP we saw yesterday. 307? Let's see what that. It's the worm from Star Wars on the sand planet. Y'all know that jump from down and eat shit. That's pretty cool. Jeez, how expensive was it to make all that animation? It looked that fucking cool, those effects. I'm gonna start from part 2 because we're cool kids.
To have any hope of finding alien life, we have to know what to look for. But where do we begin? How do we narrow down a seemingly infinite set of possibilities? There's one thing we know for sure. Nature will have to play by her own rules. No matter how strange alien life might be, it's going to be limited by the same physical and chemical laws that we are. On top of this, each alien environment will further limit what kinds of life forms can evolve there. Despite these natural boundaries, the possibilities are staggering to imagine. Trillions of planets, each a unique cauldron of chemicals undergoing their own complex evolution. To guide our thinking, this museum of alien life will be divided into 2 exhibits. Life as we know it, home to beings with biochemistries like ours, and life as we don't know it, home to beings that challenge our concept of life itself. Before we venture too far into the unknown, we have to ask ourselves, what if alien life is more like us than we think?
Then we're fucked.
If there's one feature that unites us with the other specimens in this museum, it's carbon.
Carbon is ubiquitous. It's one of the most common elements in the universe, and it's very good at forming large, stable molecules.
Carbon has the rare ability to form four-way bonds with other elements and to bind to itself in long, stable chains, enabling the formation of huge, complex molecules. This versatility makes carbon the centerpiece in the molecular machinery of life. And the same carbon compounds that we use have been found far from Earth, clinging to meteorites and floating in far-off clouds of cosmic dust. The building blocks of life, drifting like snow through the universe. And if alien life has selected other carbon compounds for their biochemistry, they will have plenty to choose from.
Bro, it looks so fucking cool.
Scientists recently identified over 1 million possible alternatives to DNA, all carbon-based. If we ever discover other carbon-based life forms, we would be fundamentally related.
Do you all think that's possible in our lifetime, that we can meet aliens in our lifetime? Like, in the next, let's just give it 100 years to be generous. To be generous. Y'all think we can do that shit? I don't think so. I mean, we've evolved, like, technology's evolved a shit ton in the last couple hundred years, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're pretty far off traveling, even being able to, you know, see what's up, you know, far away. So,
Would be our cosmic brethren.
Unfortunately.
But would they look
doubt it.
anything like us?
Probably not.
If they hail from Earth-like planets, we could share even more in common than just our biochemistry.
What would life be like on other planets if it has evolved? Would it be like the world today here on Earth? Or would it be completely different? There are those who argue that from the argument of convergent evolution, if conditions on other planets are similar to here, then we would see very similar life forms.
I don't think so.
Animal and plant-like organisms that look very familiar.
On Earth, certain features like eyesight, echolocation, and flight have evolved multiple times independently in different species. This process of convergent evolution could extend to alien planets like Earth, where creatures face similar environmental pressures. It's no guarantee, but there could be certain universalities of life. The greatest hits of evolution on repeat across the universe.
Yeah, but I think that's like the chance of that being correct, rather than assuming that just one little change in the atmosphere or in the chemical base of the planet or something in the planet would set up such a huge change that nothing would be similar, is more likely to me, rather than assuming that everything would go the same or in a similar path in another planet. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that seems way more likely to me. That a small change would change everything and it would be nothing like the way we evolved.
Each
Even though
feature
it's
would
like
be attuned to
the
its
same, you know, a carbon-based,
local
as
environment.
they call it.
Dimly lit planets would produce huge eyes to suck in extra light. like nocturnal mammals.
Or no lights. Or no eyes, I mean. Underground shit, y'all know? Y'all know what I mean?
Some people have gone so far as to say that human-type organism, humanoids, will occur on
Is this the fucking alien from Alien vs Predator?
other planets.
Oh, it's the demons from Doom.
The existence of other human-like organisms seems unlikely, given the long, convoluted chain of events that produced us.
Exactly.
But we can't rule it out.
True.
If just one in every 100 trillion Earth-like planets produced a human-like form, there could still be thousands of creatures like us out there. Convergent evolution is also rampant in plant life, and C4 photosynthesis has arisen independently over 40 times. Would alien plants look like ours or something else entirely? On Earth, plants appear green because they absorb the other wavelengths in the sun's light spectrum. But stars come in many colors. And alien plants would evolve different pigments to adapt to their sun's unique spectrum. Plants feeding off hotter stars could appear redder by absorbing their energy-rich bluer light.
Okay, let's be honest, these visuals are insanely nice. God damn.
Around dim red dwarf stars, vegetation could appear black, adapted to absorb all visible wavelengths of light. Earth itself may have once appeared purple due to a pigment called retinol that was an early precursor to chlorophyll. Some think that retinol's molecular simplicity could make it a more universal pigment. If so, we may find that purple is life's favorite color. But the color of alien vegetation is more than just a curiosity. It's chemical information that can be seen from light years away. Earth plants leave a signature bump in the light reflected off our planet. Finding a similar signal from another world could point the way to alien vegetation. Perhaps this will be our first glimpse at alien life, a vibrant hue cast by a distant world.
What happens when you change the day length of a planet? What happens when you change the tilt of a planet? What happens when you change the shape of the orbit? What happens when you change the gravity of a planet?
Planets with long elliptical orbits would see drastic seasons. There could be worlds that appear dead for thousands of years, then suddenly spring to life.
Yo, can you imagine the fucking moon being that fucking close to Earth that you can actually see the fucking surface of it? Like, not like that, but like, you know, like this. That would be fucking insane. I don't know if that would be cool or scary as fuck. What y'all think? That would be scary as hell. Jesus. That'd be pretty cool as well though. Gotta be honest, chat.
Most of the rocky planets discovered so far have been massive super-Earths.
Super-Earths.
How would
31
life
light
evolve
years.
on these worlds?
7x Earth.
In the seas, gravity may not matter much at all.
A high-gravity planet isn't high gravity all over. If you're in the sea, and that's where all life starts, there's very nearly no gravity because you're much the same density as the stuff around you. It's when the animals come out on land that they feel the gravity.
But do they need to come out on land though? That is the question. Could Atlantis, boy, Atlantis.
High G-forces would necessitate large bones and muscle mass in complex life on land. They would also demand a more robust circulatory system. And plant life could be stunted by the energy cost of carrying nutrients under stronger gravity. Low-gravity planets would more easily lose their atmospheres to space and lack a magnetic field to protect from cosmic rays.
Underground life.
But smaller worlds could be home to secret oases. Huge cave systems that provide hideouts for life.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit looked like something out of a fucking horror movie. Where you take something out of that fucking faraway planet, you bring it back on Earth, bam, everything fucking dies. Congratulations, boy, apocalypse. Actually, the fucking alien eggs from Alien. Insane. Face Haga.
The smallest possible habitable planets are estimated at 2.5% Earth's mass.
Jesus, that's small as fuck. 2.5% of Earth's mass.
2.5% Earth's mass. If surface life does evolve on these worlds, it could be a sight to behold. Plant life could grow to towering heights, able to carry nutrients higher in lesser gravity. And without the need for bulky skeletons and muscle mass, animals could have body types that boggle the mind.
Kill it with fire. Yeah, it makes sense. The more evolved it is, the more complex it is, the less of the chance of it actually existing, right?
Here on
Makes
Earth,
sense.
it took 3 billion years for evolution to produce complex plant and animal life. Simpler organisms are hardier.
Plus, there's this thing where light speed. So when we see a plant, we're not seeing it now what it is there. We see it where it was there, the further it is away from us. I remember I read that somewhere or I watched it in a video. So it's crazy fucking confusing. Like even if we see life in a far away ass planet, by the time we're able to reach it, there might not be lives there. Might already be, you know, fucking dead or evolved in another way. It's so crazy to think about all these fucking topics and shit. Like, it's so fucking complex. God damn, but it's so cool though.
The largest collection in the Museum of Alien Life would likely be the Hall of Microbes.
And the most boring.
Yet finding even the tiniest alien microbe would be a profound discovery. And bite-sized life could leave a big footprint. Like stromatolites on Earth, layers of microbes could build up into huge rock mounds over time, leaving behind eerie structures.
Eerie structures.
And in big enough numbers, some alien bacteria could leave a distinct biosignature by exhaling gases that wouldn't coexist naturally.
Hey, I exhale gases all the time, boy.
Like oxygen and methane.
There's ways to make oxygen without life, there's ways to make methane without life, but to have them in the atmosphere together is almost impossible unless you've got biology making those gases at the surface. And it would have an imprint on the planet's spectrum of colors.
Next generation space telescopes could find a signal like this on a world not far from home.
The closest sun-like star with an Earth-like exoplanet in the habitable zone is probably only 20 light years away and can be seen with the naked.
It's only 20 light years away. That's nothing, bruh. That's nothing. Only. Jesus Christ, my God. Might be even easier to that looks fucking awesome. Looks like a wallpaper you'd put on your fucking PC.
Most brown dwarfs are too hot to support life as we know it. But
That's
some are
racist.
just cold enough.
I'm a dumbass.
All the prime elements for life have been detected inside their atmospheres. And within these clouds, some layers would provide ideal temperatures and pressures for habitability. There could be photosynthetic plankton in these skies, kept aloft by churning upwinds. And with enough force, these upwinds could even support larger, more complex life. Predators.
I think I've seen that thing somewhere. There are over 25 billion brown dwarfs and galaxies on their size will make them easier targets for study. The first specimen we discovered from the Museum of Life may not come from a planet at all.
This raises a crucial question. What if we've been looking in all the wrong places? What if nature has other ideas?
Okay, I think this is a really nice spot to separate the video into two parts. Second part is gonna be life as we know it. As we don't know it. Excuse me. Anyway, that was fucking amazing. Jesus Christ, I wish I reacted to it sooner. This is really interesting. This Life Beyond 2, the Museum of Alien Life. We'll check out part 2 tomorrow probably. So subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a nice fucking day.